Okay, here's the tea. I am fully aware that the internet is saturated with Bravo-related content, from websites to blog posts to Instagram accounts. However, I have decided to take a different approach to all of this and to interview a baby boomer who's a male, who's a business owner, who happens to be my father, Bravo fan Paul Brunick, to get his input on why he loves Bravo and why he believes it's such a successful franchise. So not only does Paul talk the Bravo talk, but he also walks the Bravo walk. In 2014, before Vanderpump was a big deal, he visited SUR, where he met the likes of Kristen Doute, Tom Sandoval, and queen of all things, Lisa Vanderpump. He's the coolest dad you'll ever meet. Please welcome Bravo fan Paul Brunick.
Is anyone really going to care about what I think?
I think so.
You can edit this, right?
Hello, Paul, and welcome to Sipping the Rosé with me, Katie B.
Hello, Katie B. Good to see you again.
Hello. First off, can you please show your cocktail of choice? Now, we both have the same drink. Can you please give a little bit of history on it and what it's called?
Well, I don't think it's exactly the same drink. Yes, this is called
Death on... much cheaper tequila, obviously.
This is called Death on the Rio Grande. It's my own personal recipe. Got añejo tequila infused with ghost chili peppers. It's got Cointreau, Grand Marnier, and fresh lime juice.
So can you talk a bit about your Zoom background? It looks like you're in Top Gun.
Well, I actually am in an F-16. No, seriously, Top Gun is my favorite movie of all time, and when I saw this online, I had to get it as my virtual background.
Okay, but how do you feel about Tom Cruise and the whole Scientology situation?
Yeah, the way I view it is Tom is a great actor. I love all of his movies, and he's not my religious advisor, so I don't really care what he does outside of Top Gun and Mission Impossible.
How did you get started with watching Bravo?
Katie, that's an interesting question. First, I still don't know how I became a fan of Bravo, but how I started watching it was on a lot in my household when you were here, and it was always in the background, and I would look at it every once in a while, and I never understood what anybody was saying. I never understood the plot line. All the blondes looked the same, all the brunettes looked the same, and I kept saying to myself, how could anybody ever watch this? Then, as time went by, I would sit down and watch a couple minutes of it. I still didn't understand it, but as time goes by, it really sucks you in. And personally, I think they're missing an opportunity with my demographic and I don't know how to capture it, but I enjoy watching it. And I'm kind of embarrassed to say that, but I enjoy watching it.
Great, so we're gonna get into this episode with a game. The first game that we're gonna play is called Guess the Bravo Leb. Now, in this game, I will put up an image of a Bravo Leb. Now, unlike me, you do have a full-time job. So if you don't know all them, that's fine. You can just give me the franchise that they're on. But every time that you don't know who the person is or even what the franchise is, you have to take a sip of your drink. Are you down?
Yes, and to get started, I'll take a sip now.
Okay, so let's play Guess the Bravo Leb. Hey, who is this Bravo Leb?
Andy Cohen.
And this?
Come on, these are all softballs.
We're starting off easy and we're gonna get progressively harder.
Lisa Vanderpump.
And what is her nickname for extra points?
Ziggy. Oh no, that's her dog.
I'll give you a hint, it's her initials.
LV.
How does it end? LV1. LV3.
LV Pump.
I love that. Hey, who's this? This is an awful picture of her.
I don't know, I'm scared looking at it. I don't know.
Take a drink.
Okay.
Now this is Teresa Giudice from The Real Housewives of New Jersey. She's famous.
Oh, you didn't tell me. I knew what the franchise was.
That's what I said in the
No,
beginning.
that's what her name was.
No, but I
I think you're just trying to get me drunk. I did remember that she was from the Housewives of New Jersey.
Sure. Okay, who's this?
I met him.
You did?
That's Tommy.
Yes. This is Tom Sandoval.
I met Tommy.
Who's this blonde beauty?
Oh, you're throwing in a little curveball here. But I know who this is. It's Stasi.
It's Stassi. It's not with a Z, it's
Stassi.
an S. Now this one's a bit tricky. I don't know if you've watched a lot of this franchise, but I'm sure it's been on in the background in some capacity.
So I'm going to say it's Stasi again, about 20 years older.
Oh, no, this is actually Tamra Judge. She's from the Real Housewives of Orange County and was just fired this year, which came as a big shock.
No.
Yeah.
So who'll be insulted, Stasi or her, with my response?
They both probably would.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one.
Yeah. And lastly,
Oh.
it turns it out,
Jax.
yes, that is Jack.
Isn't that the guy who has?
Extraordinaire.
Isn't he the one who has sex with everybody?
Yes. He also,
Yeah, okay, that's.
he also eats a lot of pasta. I don't know if you understand that phrase.
I think I do.
It's not actually pasta. Well, Paul, here's a toast. Thank you so much for coming on the second episode of Sipping the Rosé.
Katie, thank you for having me. I feel very honored to be on your second episode, and I'm looking forward to a very successful franchise with you.
Thank you.
Here.